We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go here from Mile High. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this ball's incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Cluster, 6. Set, ready. 6.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one, caught. That's Matthew Golden. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
10
They
cycles.
break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Set punt, red, cycle. Yellow, 20, set punt.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Down the right sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big gainer for Green Bay. It's a gain of 43 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
43. Ready?
Throwing is Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he's in. What a try. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. That his second TD catch of the season. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Second down. Nix. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Trouble, 38. 52 blaster. Green Jack. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw that.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. He'll push forward for about a yard. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the start. Here's 2nd and 9. Get this to Mims on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Book. Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good, and the Packers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 2.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
First down.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back, Mike. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
10 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Almost set. Ready.
On the give, this is Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Return.
On second down, it's Nix. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Almost set. Don't go. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is caught for 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Set. Hut. Yellow. 43.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. Left to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Almost set.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and a yard.
Almost set.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains. But even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong, that's where the big plays come and complement offense. The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarter?
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Down. 52 blaster. 52 blue. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Set. Ready. Black 40.
In motion, Reed.
Hut.
A 2nd down throw for Love. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That's Dobbs open left side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
22 meter. Drill. 52. Set.
They'll go for it. Love. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's out of bounds with the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back.
Let's go now. 45. White. Striker. 3-3.
Now Love. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
20-yard line.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Oh, big hole left side to the 20. And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. A big-time run by Jacobs. That's a gain of 72 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose.
Let's go.
But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Packers.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. McManus on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers will extend this third quarter lead.
Broncos 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that ball incomplete.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
A run with Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Nix. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22.
In motion, it's Golden.
Set, hut.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Set, ready. Snap, 33, yellow. Ready.
Here's Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hut.
Now Love. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. 10 black.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Green Bay. his second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Harvey. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now, a second down throw for Nix. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's first and 10. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through three. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Throwing, Nix. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, the defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Second down. Nix. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal.
Mike 44.
Really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back. They got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready up. Come on, set. 50, green. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Thomas falls out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoided the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard often. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
At their own 29-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Going right, it's taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down.
That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down. Nix now on 1st and 10. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Pick this one up on the ground. They'll walk him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ready. Hunt.
On 1st down, it's Love. Back complete to Jacobs. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Ready?
Love to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
On play action, Love. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd and 9. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Quick throw taken in. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And that was just a simple read. That that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Here's Nix to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.